Let's get this food party started. Welcome to Sydney, you lot. Forget the Opera House, forget the Harbour Bridge. We're here for one thing and one thing only, bloody good street food. Over the next 10 minutes, we're diving headfirst into a world of flavour, exploring the dishes that make this city's street food scene a culinary knockout. From savoury snacks that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way of course, to sweet treats that are pure indulgence. We've got it all. So loosen your belts, grab a napkin, and get ready to feast your eyes on Sydney's finest. You might want to pause for a takeaway order because things are about to get seriously delicious. First up, we're tackling a late-night legend, the Halal snack pack. Picture this, a mountain of hot, crispy chips, generously seasoned and piled high with your choice of juicy, marinated meats. We're talking lamb, chicken, maybe even a mix if you're feeling adventurous. But hold on, we're just getting started. This bad boy is then smothered in not one, not two, but three glorious sauces. Garlic, chili, and barbecue, creating a flavor combination that's the stuff of dreams. It's messy, it's bold, and it's the perfect fuel after a night out. A decent halal snack pack will set you back about $15, but let me tell you, it's worth every bloody cent. The crispy chips, the tender meat, the explosion of sauces. It's a flavor bomb that'll leave you craving more. Trust me, this ain't your average kebab shop afterthought. The halal snack pack is a cultural icon in Sydney, a testament to the city's diverse culinary scene. It's a beautiful mess of flavors that'll have you licking your fingers and swearing you've died and gone to food heaven. So, do yourselves a favor and hunt down the nearest halal snack pack joint. You can thank me later.
Listen up, you muppets! We're heading to the Sydney Fish Market, a seafood lover's paradise where you can snag the freshest, most mouth-watering fish and chips this side of the Harbour Bridge. Forget those greasy, soggy excuses for fish and chips you've probably had before. Here, it's all about quality. We're talking about succulent, flaky fish, coated in a light and crispy batter that crackles with every bite. And the chips? Don't even get me started on the chips. Golden brown, perfectly salted and fluffy on the inside, they're the perfect accompaniment to the star of the show. Now, for this delicacy, be prepared to shell out about $20. But trust me, the taste, the freshness, and the sheer size of the portions make it an absolute steal. So, grab a table by the water, breathe in that fresh sea air, and tuck into a plate of Sydney Fish Market's finest. It's an experience that'll have you hooked from the first bite. Next up, we're venturing into the heart of Marrickville, where a Vietnamese classic awaits the mighty pork roll. Don't let its humble appearance fool you. This banh mi is a symphony of textures and flavors that'll knock your socks off. Imagine this, a crusty baguette, spread with creamy pâté and mayonnaise, then piled high with savory grilled pork, pickled vegetables, fresh cilantro, and a sprinkle of chili for good measure. It's a flavor combination that's both refreshing and satisfying, a perfect balance of sweet, sour, spicy, and savory. And the best part? This flavor-packed beauty will only set you back about $8. It's a steal for a lunch that'll leave you feeling happy as Larry. So ditch those sad desk lunches and head down to Marrickville. Grab yourself a pork roll, find a sunny spot in the park, and prepare to have your taste buds tantalized. You won't regret it. Listen up, you flaming galas. We're about to dive into a true blue Aussie classic, the tiger pie from Harry's Cafe D Wheels. This ain't your grandma's pie, mate. This is a culinary masterpiece that's been satisfying hungry Aussies for generations. Picture this, a piping hot meat pie filled with chunky beef and rich gravy. But here's the kicker. It's topped with a mountain of creamy mashed potatoes, a generous ladle of mushy peas, and a drizzle of gravy so thick you could stand a spoon in it. Now, for this Aussie icon, you're looking at about $7. A small price to pay for a taste of history and a flavour combination that'll make you shout, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Trust me, this pie is not for the faint of heart. It's hearty, it's messy, and it's bloody delicious. So, grab yourself a tiger pie, find a spot by the harbour, and experience a true Aussie tradition. Just be sure to wear a bib. You wouldn't want to get any on your shirt. Right, you lot, enough with the heavy stuff. Time for a bloody good sausage roll. But we're not talking about those sad, soggy excuses for sausage rolls you find in petrol stations.
We're heading to Bourke Street Bakery, home of the sausage roll that'll make you weep with joy. Imagine this flaky, buttery pastry, golden brown and cooked to perfection. Inside you'll find a sausage filling that's bursting with flavour, juicy pork, aromatic herbs and a hint of spice. This ain't your average sausage roll, mate. This is a culinary masterpiece that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about this humble pastry. For this taste of heaven, you're looking at about $6, a small price to pay for a sausage roll that'll redefine your expectations. So, next time you're feeling peckish, skip the dodgy takeaway and head to Bourke Street Bakery. Grab yourself a sausage roll, find a bench in the sun, and prepare to have your mind blown. Now, for a little something to cool us down, we're heading to Gelato Messina, the undisputed king of gelato in Sydney. Forget those artificial, overly sweet excuses for gelato. At Messina, it's all about using the finest ingredients to create gelato that's both indulgent and delicious. We're talking about creamy, rich gelato made with fresh milk and cream, bursting with the flavors of real fruit, nuts and chocolate. From classic flavors like pistachio and hazelnut to more adventurous creations like salted caramel with white chocolate fudge, there's a flavor for every palate. Now, for a scoop or two, let's be honest, of this frozen goodness, you're looking at about $6, but trust me, every spoonful is worth its weight in gold. So ditch the diet and treat yourself to a scoop or three of Gelato Messina's finest. It's the perfect way to cool down on a hot day and satisfy your sweet tooth.
Right, you lot, back to the savory side of things. We're heading to Mr. Crackles, the king of crackling and the master of the pork belly roll. Now, this ain't your average roast dinner leftover sandwich. This is a culinary masterpiece that'll have you questioning why you ever bother with anything else. Imagine this, a soft, fluffy milk bun piled high with slow-roasted pork belly that's crispy on the outside and melt in your mouth, tender on the inside. Add to that a dollop of applesauce for sweetness, some crackling for crunch, and a drizzle of gravy for good measure, and you've got yourself a flavor combination that's out of this world. For this porky delight, you're looking at about $14, but trust me, one bite of this bad boy and you'll be singing its praises from the rooftops. So, next time you're feeling hungry, skip the boring sandwiches and head to Mr. Crackles. Grab yourself a pork belly roll, find a shady spot to sit, and prepare to experience pork belly perfection. Right, enough with the meat sweats. We're heading to Chat Thai, a Sydney institution that's been serving up authentic Thai flavors for over 20 years. And trust me, their pad Thai is the stuff of legends. Forget those greasy, gloopy excuses for pad Thai you find in some takeaway joints. At Chat Thai, it's all about fresh ingredients and perfectly balanced flavors. We're talking about stir-fried rice noodles that are perfectly cooked, soft and slippery, but not mushy. Then there's the sauce, tangy, sweet and just a little bit spicy. It coats the noodles perfectly, creating a flavor explosion in every bite. Add to that some crunchy bean sprouts, fresh chives, crushed peanuts for texture, and your choice of protein, chicken, prawns or tofu, and you've got yourself a pad Thai that'll have you singing its praises. For this taste of Thailand, you're looking at about $18, but trust me, it's worth every penny. So ditch the takeaway menus and head to Chat Thai. Grab yourself a plate of their legendary pad Thai, find a table with your mates, and prepare to experience Thai food heaven. All right, you lot, time for a taste of turkey, and there's no better place to get it than at the Gozlemi King. These guys are slinging out gozlemi that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way, of course. We're talking about freshly made flatbread, stretched thin and cooked on a hot griddle until it's puffy and golden brown. Then it's filled with your choice of savory fillings, spinach and feta, spicy lamb, or my personal favorite, the classic cheese and spinach. The Gozlem King doesn't skimp on the fillings either. They load those bad boys up so every bite is an explosion of flavor. And the best part, it's all made fresh right in front of you, so you know you're getting the good stuff. For this taste of Turkish delight, you're looking at about $10, a small price to pay for a meal that's fit for a king. So ditch the boring sandwiches and head to the Gozlem King. Grab yourself a gozlem, find a spot in the park, and prepare to have your taste buds tantalized. All right, you lot, we've saved the best for last. We're finishing our culinary journey at Nafer Bakery, where we're about to indulge in a sweet treat that'll send you straight to dessert heaven Nafe. Imagine this.
A crispy, buttery pastry base soaked in sweet, fragrant syrup and layered with creamy, cheesy goodness. It's then baked to perfection, creating a symphony of textures and flavors that'll blow your mind. Nafe is the kind of dessert that makes you close your eyes, sigh with pleasure, and lick the plate clean. It's sweet, it's rich, it's indulgent, and it's bloody delicious. For a taste of this Middle Eastern delight, you're looking at about $8. A small price to pay for a dessert that'll have you singing its praises. So ditch the diet and head to Knafa Bakery. Grab yourself a plate of nafe, find a cozy spot to sit, and prepare to experience dessert nirvana. There you have it, the top 10 must-try street foods in Sydney. From the savoury goodness of a halal snack pack to the sweet indulgence of nafe, Sydney's street food scene is a melting pot of cultures and flavours that'll leave you wanting more. So next time you're in Sydney, ditch the fancy restaurants and get amongst it. This city's streets are a culinary playground, just waiting to be explored. Make sure to try these delicious options and let us know your favourite in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more mouth-watering content. We'll see you in the next video, you bloody legends.